Well, good afternoon. Unlike everyone else who's talking about the start of their season, I get to talk about where we are already because my summer ended a little bit before everybody else's, and we opened our season this past weekend with Notre Dame and Louisville. Prior to starting the season, we lost one of our returning starters, Taylor Peterson, to an ACL injury just the week prior to the Notre Dame game, and that certainly was a challenge for us going into the weekend. She's been a pretty central cog in both our attack and our defense. So to jump into that weekend with not a lot of training time, I thought our team did exceptionally well in terms of taking the roles and performing the roles that Taylor had performed for us for so long. Certainly against Notre Dame, we made some, I would call them experience mistakes, some things that we needed to fix. Even our defending a little bit farther away from our own goal than we would like it to be. And a good team like Notre Dame, I think, went into the weekend ranked 7th in the country. They're going to punish you for those kinds of mistakes, and they certainly did. So we opened the season with a loss to Notre Dame 3-1, but rebounded from that, and I thought played and did some of the adjustments that we wanted to make from Friday to Sunday. And if you've got a team that can watch a little bit of tape, listen to some coaching instructions, and make changes from Friday to Sunday, you've got a team that's going to keep improving from week to week and from game to game. And I think that's important for this team to do. And we came out on Sunday with heat indexes over 100, played 90 minutes of soccer, and defeated Louisville 2-0. Two of our goals this weekend have been scored by one of our freshmen, Abby Alinsky, player of the year out of Ohio as a high schooler. Actually plays in the back for us, but gets herself forward on all our restarts and was able to get 2 goals off of 2 corner kicks. And then certainly Janelle Flaws, who we expect to score goals for us, our leading goal scorer from last year, got the other goal. So we are certainly getting ready for our next home game, which is this Friday against Arizona State. With the Big Ten and us playing every team in the Big Ten, it shortens our non-conference schedule to 6 games. So we'll have our 3rd home game, and then we go on the road for 3 games, start the Big Ten on the road. So we're home Friday for the last time until almost the middle of September. And so hopefully this team is going to be as good on the road as they are at home. And I think that'll be a challenge for us as we move forward. But we're excited about where things are. I think this weekend was great for us to learn a little bit about ourselves. Going to be good to be at home and have a week of training before Arizona State comes to town on Friday. So happy to answer any questions anyone has.
What have you seen from Abby so far that's allowed her to get a couple goals early in her career?
Yeah, well, first of all, she's just a real competitor. You see it, every day in practice. She competes hard. She fights for things. She doesn't like to lose. I think if we were playing tiddlywinks right here, she'd battle for it. We might arm wrestle if it fell off on the floor. I mean, she's just that kind of competitive person. But I think also in and around the box, on whether she's defending or attacking, she's got a great instinct of where the ball is going to end up. I would make an analogy with a basketball player who gets lots of rebounds because they just know where the ball is coming off the rim. Both the goals she scored, the ball's sort of bouncing around in the box, and it ends up on Abby's feet. And that's not by accident. That's someone who sort of feels the game in that environment and is able to get in the right place. And also, I think she's a confident young player. She joined us in January, so she's got a semester under her belt of training with us. She's not a completely new freshman that got here in August. And, I think she's got that mentality that she's capable of doing those sorts of things. So I think it's her mentality and her instincts that have certainly allowed her to contribute right away. Great. You guys have a great day.